3, 2, 1, go!
How much?
I was only 20 really, so.
Hello, Sven.
This is the one thing I really wanted to do, starting in the Atlantic Ocean, running all the way into the Indian Ocean to the other side. So this is day one, literally running out of the ocean. We'll do our cooking at the side of the road and create a bit of a hospital first aid station at the side of the road. Everything was just at the side of the road. There was no luxuries. But as I stepped out of the tent, I disturbed and a spider ran one way and the scorpion just looked at me as if to say, I'm having you instead. And like chased me round while I was trying to have a pee. Robert, being African, he knows about these things. Robert stuck his head out and he was like, yeah, that one's going to kill you.
So I'm going to talk about how to fail at ultras. This is my list of failures. It's quite impressive, isn't it? He said to me, what are your drop bags? What are you putting where? And I went, what's a drop bag? I sat down. Oh, what did you sit down for? I told you never to sit down. I had the little glow sticks in front of me while I was running. First of all, they started moving. Then they started spinning, and then they started talking to me.
60 to 70% of runners still get injured every single year. And yet it's something we should all be able to do. Really, it's not so much the number of millimetres, it's the differentiation. It is the percentage of the gradient that's important. Could you do with some heel flicks, please? So, okay, come round and have a look at the heels and see what the feet are doing. Where are the arms, though? They're going to be uber critical.
Someone told me about ultras, so I skipped marathon and I went straight into an overnight 50 miler. I upped my training and I covered my entire classroom in Lego and walked around barefoot. I even went to this stage. What I was doing was trying to make my brain used to obstacles that I can't necessarily see.
You're going to be the one sent to the drug tent, not me. That one's really good, so much fun.
Years ago, I took my first running steps. And so in a sense, I think that I am an ultramarathoner like you. And what I fear for some of you is that the greatest gift you can give yourself is running. Ladies, you will notice that in the 1980s, I was gorgeous. You owe yourselves just one experience at least of the greatest mass participation ultra in the world. And my lover. And if I devote everything to that race, she has given me the rewards every single time. No distractions, nothing else. Comrades in my day. This is, I'm not joking, that's it.
The 30th of January, this happened. That's my patella. This one. I was out for a cycle because I couldn't run because my other knee was hurting a bit, and someone drove out in front of me and I went straight over her bonnet. If you don't have enough operation on it, you're not going to be running anytime soon. Thursday was my 3-month follow-up when I asked my consultant the inevitable question, can I go for a run now please? And he said, don't do anything stupid for the next 2 months. And that's what, I mean, the ultra community is amazing, but especially with the online aspect as well. I mean, there's been someone there for me at every single stage of this. At the 67 mark, sitting down, crying in tears, I can't go on, I can't go on. You give them a cup of tea, 5 minutes later, right, push them out the door, and they go on, and they finish it. It's a similar kind of thing.
And it's not really a good kind of comparison to make. The only comparison you can kind of really make is comparing you to yourself previously. I can imagine kind of going back to like a 12-year-old kid and saying, oh, forget about all this money, forget about winning the Premier League. You know, the best moment of your life will be some time when some Japanese guy is singing to you as you're trying desperately not to shit yourself.
I've loved every minute of it. You have highs, you have lows, but it has been fantastic. And I wouldn't swap a single moment of it. You can also see the cracks in the ice, and you can hear the ice cracking. Are you all right? Do you want to stop? Am I saying? why do I want to stop? I'm racing. You know, as I'm sort of standing there. My crew are superb. I couldn't do any of this if I didn't have a very, very good support crew. Any record that I get is because they look after me so well.